Hey guys, Crewman here, and I spent all my rent money on RAM and NAND. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't spend all my rent money on it, but I did spend a lot of money on this stuff. Um, Long story short, we all know RAM is going through the moon, and I've been kind of gauging where the DDR4 market was because I wanted to make a play, and I think the DDR4 market is actually going up like crazy. If you look at the prices that I'm going to just show you on screen, I basically am seeing 32 gig kits for almost over $150 at this point, which is mind-boggling. So what I did was I went to my secret weapon. I've got a good friend who owns a PC repair company, and he's a borderline recycler, and he gets a ton of old systems from colleges, schools, businesses, whatever, and then he guts them and keeps the parts. And he's been sitting on this RAM for a long time. So I basically said to him, I said, I need RAM. Now, we talk a lot, and I told him there was a shortage coming, and he's like, wow. So he couldn't sell me all of it. I basically tried to buy him out of everything he had, but he sold me all of this. This is a lot of RAM. Most of it's between 24 and 2600 for the timings. These ones are all over 32, which is good. And I bought this random 16 gig stick for one of my AI machines as I need to get 64 gigs of RAM, and I'm just going to use mismatched AI or mismatched 16 gig sticks. Honestly, doesn't matter. Anyway, where I'm going with this is these are how I'm going to keep my PC flips cheap because I have about 10 good kits of DDR4 RAM, and I think the plan is honestly to take advantage of the price jump on those because it doesn't make sense to lose money on those, and I want to try to give people affordable systems. So what I'm going to do is I will be using these for either 16 or 32 gig builds, and I'm going to get heat sinks. You can get like nice cheap heat sink covers off AliExpress to make these look nicer. Now, I am under no illusion that these are not as good as other RAM sticks, but when you're building a budget gaming machine, keeping the price down is important. And that's another thing I want to talk about. I got this NAND here. I paid about $40 per gigabyte NVMe, and these are good drives. They're all about 100% health, which is good. He tested them all for me, which is really nice. And I paid about $15 per 8 gig stick, which is kind of a lot, but I mean, before I could get these, maybe 2 months ago, I could get these for probably like $10 a stick. So he gave me a pretty good deal overall. But this will allow me to pass cost savings on to my PC flips because I don't really want to charge a bajillion dollars for a PC flip if I can get away with it. So I'll be able to make these look nice, and I'll be able to charge more reasonable prices because we're getting to the point where RAM is going to seriously bottleneck your system, DDR4 and DDR5. I'm telling you, it's only a matter of time before DDR4 RAM goes up. I've already seen the price of AM4 CPUs and some X870 or X570 motherboards go up as well, which is crazy to me. But I am lucky and I have quite a few of those. So these should get me through flipping for a little bit. For some higher end systems, I'm probably going to use 4 sticks for 32 gigs. Listen, beggars can't be choosers, and in a world where AI is gobbling up RAM demand left and right, we cannot afford to be choosers. We're basically a bunch of beggars. So, like I said, I spent the rent money on RAM, but I think it's worth it. I already have about 12 DDR4 kits in my inventory, and I may save those for higher end flips as well. But listen, guys, if you have the ability to do this, do it now because I'm telling you, you're going to wake up and it's going to be $100 for a 16 gig set of DDR4 RAM. And frankly, that's going to kill the budget PC flipping space. There's going to be a lot of issues with PC flipping coming up, and you're going to see prices go through the roof. So this will allow me to charge cheaper than my competition and improve my profit margins. So everybody's going to win. So was it a risk? Yeah, it was definitely a risk. I mean, this stuff, I think I could have gotten this all for maybe $350 to $400 a few months ago. So I definitely paid more for it, but I think the risk is low. And I'm going to have to buy, I probably won't do it for this black kit, but for all these green ones, I'm definitely going to buy heat sinks for them. So what do you think in the comments down below? Am I sitting on a gold mine? Did I basically blow the rent money on one of those gambling machines or a gotcha game? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I think that this was a great move, and I think that this will serve me well going forward. Oh, and he gave me this. He said, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. He said he thought he tested it. He wasn't sure. 5600G with a B450 motherboard. I'm going to play around with it in a minute. Maybe you'll see a short on it. So anyway, that's it for this one. Make sure you like and subscribe. The RAM apocalypse is here, and I am becoming a doomsday prepper when it comes to PC parts. See you on the next one. Peace out.